Hello, my name is Robert Crawford, and I am student president of the Phi Beta Lambda fraternity. I have called an emergency meeting of the Greek Activities Division here at the University of North Carolina. Our community suffered an enormous loss over the weekend. Jose Williamson of Severna Park, Maryland, died at the age of 20 on Saturday evening. Jose was not just a fellow student, but a close friend of mine. I had bonded with him over our mutual love of the Baltimore Orioles baseball team. And Jose was the kind of person who would always be able to lighten up even the darkest of rooms. I want to personally let the family of Jose Williamson know this entire campus sends its thoughts and prayers in this time of tragedy. The cause of his death was alcohol poisoning at an off-campus party. Phi Beta Lambda and the entire Greek community of UNC takes full responsibility for this incident, and we will cooperate 100% with the university to prevent similar incidents from happening again. Alcoholic beverages in college towns like Chapel Hill are a huge problem. According to the 2021 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, 49% of full-time college students ages 18 to 22 drank alcohol in the past month. I consulted with math professor Derek Kimball just before this meeting, and he told me that the percentage of students that are drinking under the legal age of 21 is about 35%. Jose Williamson died because of binge drinking. The number of binge drinkers is more than 1/4 of all college-aged alcohol drinkers. Binge drinking is defined as consuming 5 drinks or more on occasion for males and 4 drinks or more for females. The best way to measure one's consumption of alcohol is to know that one drink represents one 12-ounce can of beer or 5 ounces of wine or 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. As a member of the UNC community, I realize that we have little control over what happens off our campus. However, I do think we can prevent a tragedy like the death of Jose Williamson from happening again. Therefore, effective immediately, I have asked the president of UNC, Mark Hamilton, to enact the following policy. Any UNC student under the legal drinking age of 21 who is found in possession or consumption of any amount or form of alcohol will be expelled from this university immediately. Another step to stop bad things from happening to our students off campus is to encourage them to stay on campus. I am asking all residence halls to brainstorm some alcohol-free and, more importantly, fun ways to keep students on campus. I have friends that go to Furman University in South Carolina, and they say that dance parties and trivia competitions are 2 excellent ways for students to have a desire to not leave campus. According to David Patel of Yale University, we have the responsibility as the University of North Carolina to provide students with imaginative, compassionate, realistic, and low risk options for staying socially connected. I would also like to reach out to the Chapel Hill and Orange County community and ask you to please, if you see anyone, UNC student or not, exhibiting behavior of drunkenness, to please call 911 immediately. They need to be taken off the streets and out of harm's way immediately. Some of you may not know what the signs of drunk behavior look like, so I'm going to share with you 8 things to look out for. And these are according to clinical psychologist Emily Garnata. Those signs are slurred speech, talking loudly, saying things that don't make sense, stumbling, inability to sit still, drowsiness, smelling like alcohol, and vomiting. I hope that I have informed everyone of how this university will proceed to prevent a travesty like this from happening again. But before I leave today, I want to assure the Williamson family that UNC intends to honor the legacy of Jose by having a memorial service tomorrow evening in the Jones Chapel at 7 p.m. Everyone is welcome to attend. You do not need to be affiliated with UNC to attend. Also, effective immediately, we will be suspending all fraternity and sorority activities until next weekend. This will allow our local law enforcement officials to conduct a comprehensive investigation into the death of Jose Williamson. Also, grief counselors will be here for the next 2 weeks to allow anyone personally affected by Mr. Williamson's passing to get help, and this service is provided free of expense. I now leave you with this thought. We must work together as a community to stop losing our fellow students to binge drinking. Thank you for your time and reverence.